that, like, so you're constantly being throttled down, and then it kind of just demotivates you to go to work every day, and you feel like, what am I doing? What am I building? And that's why I think a lot of people go into fitness, and they dive into these things that aren't entrepreneurship because they don't have that entrepreneurship thing that they're going after, so they have to go after something in their life.
It's almost like they're trying to build something. Like, all of us as human beings, I feel like, strive to create something and build something and improve something. So if that's not a business, it's going to be what you eat and your body, or it's going to be traveling, or it's going to be like these hobbies, the guitar playing, video game playing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can attest to that because we were probably in the best shape of our life when we were working for someone else. But like you said, like the entrepreneurship thing just sticks with you and eats you alive.
And your money, like being a business owner, I learned, we were at a conference and this guy was talking about how he sold his company for millions and millions of dollars. And it was the first time in my life that I'm like, oh, so if you're a business owner, not only do you get to save for retirement, but you also get the massive check when you want to sell your business if you build the right business.
Right.
And it's called multiples on EBITDA, which is net income. So he was talking about his EBITDA and how what multiple he got because his revenue was so high. And it was like, oh, so I'm not building equity. I'm not building a business that I can't sell. I'm just putting money in a 401k.
Right.
And I'm going to have $2 to $3 million when I retire, and I'm going to live this simple life, where this guy is not more smarter than I am, but he built a business and worked hard, so he gets rewarded for it.
Right.
So so that's what we did. That was our thought process. And the reason that we didn't think, we were like, oh, this is how much clients we need to make X, Y, and Z. And we were like, screw that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not worth it. But then you realize, oh, even if I don't replace what I was making before, it's still better working for myself than it is working for somebody else.
Right.
I would rather make less money working for myself than make more money working for somebody else.
Yep.
Because there's still the chance that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be able to make way more. And that's been the case for us, is we've doubled to tripled what we were making at our previous job. So now, well, we have nowhere to go but up, as long as we continue to grow our business, and then we can sell our business down the road.
And that was probably the scariest thing about actually stepping out and doing something on our own, I would say, was the salary cut. And like going from making a salary, an expected income every single month, to zero was pretty scary. Do you want to talk about how we kind of prepared for that?
Yeah. So when we were thinking about starting a business, we were saying, okay, let's plan for being able to go an extended period of time without taking a paycheck. Because when you can go an extended period of time without taking a paycheck, it takes the pressure off of you to, I think we saved up 9 months to a year.
I think, we were around a year of we could just coast and not make any money.
So we did that so that we weren't forced to give up on our dreams if it was taking a little bit longer than we expected. Now, it motivated the heck out of us, and we started making money probably, 2 to 3 months in.
Yeah, I would say we
turned a profit 6 months in.
We turned a really good profit around 6 months is when we really started doing well. But we made a profit probably 2 months in. Well, we made income about 2 months in, and we were making money. But around 6 months, we were like, okay, this is actually going to work. But with saving up the money to step out, we wanted to give ourselves the longest runway possible. And that's not always easy. I remember we were in a 1-bedroom apartment and didn't buy nightstands. Like, we were like, nope, we're going to save this money. Like, just put your phone.
This is while we were making really good money on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. And we were like, we're leaving Hilton Head Island to go live in the Midwest where there's no ocean. And yeah, I mean, it's hard to go from making really good money to saving it. But if you say, hey, this is a pivot that I need to make in my life so that down the road in 20 years, we're going to thank ourselves that we put ourselves in that position of not comfortability for 9 months so we can have the ultimate comfortability of being a business owner.
Correct.
And having the freedom to be able to go on trips when we want to and not have to ask people.